A legendary dragon awakens, born from the power of a bug and a dragon. The first to make use of DNA evolution, Imperialdramon. Since its inception in BT8, DNA evolution has been a staple for the Imperialdramon line, creating everyone's most feared and favorite phrase, DNA for game. Today on Saucer Loss, we will be having a look at Imperialdramon and its most recent support from BT16 and BT17. Kicking off, we have everyone's favorite adorable baby dragon, Veemon. This guy may seem small, but good things come in small packages. Giving a 1k boost all turns never hurts to have, and while you sacrifice other eggs that allow you consistency, 1k DP could be the difference between your hulking dragon and a tiny bug stinging you in the butt. While the 1k DP buff is nice, I believe this card is lost. I think there are better picks of the litter that allow for more consistency, which a deck that requires a lot of pieces really needs. Next up, we have Veemon, a blue and red level 3 that can digivolve on a level 2 that's green or purple for a cost of 1, or Veemon for 0. With an effect your turn once per turn, when one of your other Digimon is played or digivolved, that Digimon is green or has the free trait, gain 1 memory. With an inheritable your turn, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. Veemon doesn't take L's, he takes V's. Being able to gain back a memory when you play your little worm or digivolve it really gives value to the DNA strategy and helps with keeping turn. Not only that, but he's leaving your Digimon smaller than Sam Sulik with a 2k buff inheritable. Allowing to make your plays more memory efficient, this card is sauce. Combining with the new tamer of this set, it really adds to the value of playing bodies and helps you climb up to your DNA. Unfortunately, I feel this card will be overshadowed by the Veemons of past sets, as consistency will be key for this deck. Moving on to our level 4s, we have Veemon, a blue and red level 4 Digimon that can digivolve on a level 3 that's green or purple for 3 memory, or a Veemon for 2 memory. With the ability Raid, and an on-play and when digivolving, one of your Digimon can't be deleted in battles until the end of your opponent's turn. With an inheritable, your turn, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. What can I say but X Veemon with Raid and Battle Protection? Yeah, he just finished his 2-year training arc. Having Battle Protection is great and can incentivize you to use Raid if you're swinging into bodies of equal value. Just like his predecessor, he is bringing in the DP buffs with another 2k thrown on. This card is sauce. Having Battle Protection is great and can prevent that Tyrant from running over him, forcing your opponent to have to use an effect to deal with this card. Raid is great to help control floodgates as well as other pesky bodies your opponent may leave out. Unfortunately, like Veemon, I can see this card being overshadowed by the many other Veemon variants. I guess I can move on to the Wormmon line now. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to call in some reinforcements here. War!
Thanks, Pickle. I guess it's time for me to cover the Wormmon half of the line. Let's start off with the new egg, a green Menomon that lets you gain a memory when you delete a Digimon in battle, all turns, as long as you have 2 or more colors, which is essentially all of our 5s and 6s. This being an all-turn effect makes this sauce since it can either extend turns or cheekily steal turn from your opponent. I'm so excited that we're finally getting dual-colored level 3s and 4s for this deck, making it a lot more consistent. Is what I would say if this Wormmon was green-blue instead of green-purple. I get that purple is here to help synergize with the Virus Imperial, but having an entire line that is the same 2 colors would be so sauce, letting us use consistency boosters like memory boosts and trainings. If you can do it for Shine Greymon, you can do it for Imperialdramon Bandai. I digress. This Digimon is sauce. It digivolves on a blue-red for 1, which is kinda lost, but evos for 0 on Mino, which is nice. The inheritable is nice also, letting you suspend 1 Digimon, but where this card really shines is the start of main and on-play effect. One of your Digimon can digivolve into a level 4 free or insectoid from trash with a cost reduced by 1. This is a lot better in your Virus Imperial decks, but a regular blue-green Imperialdramon as well, this is a powerful effect that can help you turbo into your level 5 DNAs while being efficient with your memory. Loss. Moving on. Alright fine, I'll talk about Stingmon. A Stingmon with an on-play effect is cool for when you partition out into it, and suspending a Digimon can help out defensively a bit. But why would you play this reactively when you can play the BT12 or ST9 Stingmons proactively and help extend your turn? Also, why does this have retaliation? This would be much better if that retaliation was the inheritable given by the Stingmon. Giving your top end retaliation with Partition helps since battle is the only removal that does not proc the Partition. I could keep going, but this card is lost.
Veemon!
Stingmon!
DNA Digivolve to Paildramon!
Oh, we are so back. This new Paildramon combines the best elements of the starter deck and BT12 Paildramon, and also has the brand new keyword Partition to really elevate this deck to new heights. When Digivolving, you can suspend all of your opponent's Digimon with less sources in it, which will be most Digimon since you will have up to 6 sources under as a DNA Digimon. Then if DNA Digivolving, none of your opponent's Digimon can unsuspend for the turn. This effect is so sauce! But that's not all. When attacking, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. If nothing is suspended, you can unsuspend. And this card is the poster child for the Partition keyword, giving a float ability to help stay in the game even after your big stack gets removed. This card is sauce!
On to our level 5s, we have Dinobeemon. Our purple and red level 5 Digimon that can Digivolve on a purple red level 4 Digimon for 4 memory, or DNA Digivolve with a purple level 4 and a red level 4 for 0 memory. The ability Raid and Partition purple level 4 and red level 4, as well as when Digivolving. If DNA Digivolving, you may play one level 5 or lower Digimon card with free trade from your trash without paying the cost. Then one of your Digimon gains Rush for the turn and may attack a player. With the inheritable Partition, flow like a butterfly and sting like a bee, this Digimon's bringing the B team. Being able to call any Digimon with a free trade from your trash and give any Digimon Rush for the turn, as well as being able to swing itself, is the true definition of who wants the smoke. This guy can be a great finisher, but not for the decks you think. This card is sauce. This card will be what Paildramon is for Imperial, but the virus variant. Great aggression that even benefits outside its own archetype like Lugamon. This card is a jack of all trades.
Next up, Imperialdramon Dragon Mode. When Digivolving, suspend an opponent's Digimon or Tamer to unsuspend, and one of your opponent's Tamers or Digimon can't unsuspend until the end of their turn. Seems like standard Imperialdramon stuff to me. All turns if you have a Tamer and your opponent plays a Digimon by effect or Digivolves by effect, Digivolve into a fighter mode for free. Fenrir, Lugamon, and Magnamon X are trembling right now. But what decks have effects that make you Digivolve? I don't know. Maybe just every deck playing the training options? This card is bananas, essentially threatening a blast evolution for the entire turn, as opposed to just when your opponent attacks. This card is sauce, but you can only see how sauce it is if we discuss the fighter mode, so it's time to mode change.
Imperialdramon mode change to Fighter Mode! A blue and green level 6 that can Digivolve on a blue or green level 5 for 5 memory, or Digivolve into Imperialdramon Dragon Mode for 2 memory. With the Blast Digivolution effect, as well as an on-play and when Digivolving, return one of your opponent's Digimon with as many or fewer sources as this Digimon to the bottom of their deck. With an end of attack once per turn, unsuspend this Digimon. And if Imperialdramon Dragon Mode is in this Digimon's evolution cards, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of their deck, with the inherited Overflow -4. Yeah, this guy is Iron Man, because if you're not careful, you'll be gone from existence. Having extremely great synergy with the new Dragon Mode, this card will make you wish you didn't take your Digimon for granted. With its removal being a consistent trigger at the end of attack, this card will slay the competition. This card is major sauce. Extremely strong level 6 that is a great ace and actually has incredible synergy with its support to really make it impactful. This card has all the qualities of a true knight.
Do you guys have that couple from high school who seems to have a baby every year? Well yeah, this is a card equivalent of that. Every start of main phase, these boys pop out another Veemon or Wormmon. This card is so sauce. With so many great Veemons and Wormmons that search or reduce the evolution cost into your level 4s, this card provides so much value. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. When you Digivolve into a blue or green Digimon, you can suspend this Tamer to gain a memory. And if DNA Digivolving, you can trash any 3 Digivolution cards from your opponent's Digimon. Source Strip is a phenomenal ability, and this pairs really well with the new Paildramon as well. Gaining that 1 memory can also make the difference between keeping and passing turn. This card is so sauce.
Next up, we have the option card Invincible Dragon Insect Fusion. A blue and green option card that costs 3 memory. With the main effect, you may play 1 Veemon or Stingmon from your hand without paying the cost. Then 2 of your Digimon may DNA Digivolve into a Digimon card in your hand. Until the end of your opponent's turn, the Digimon this effect DNA Digivolve can't be deleted in battle and gains blocker. With the security effect, you may play 1 Veemon or Wormmon from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Then add this card to the hand. I can't wait to just be like Jaden and fusion summon my Paildramon. What a fantastic card, a 3-cost fusion that can help you skip a step and also get blocker and protection. John Bandai, I can see who the favorite child is. This card is sauce. Having a poly at home is fantastic. can help you more reliably get into your DNA without the need of a level 3 or to hard slam a level 4. Truly the greatest spell option of our meta.
Bandai looked at the old Paladin mode and said, damn, we really dropped the ball with that one, and decided to overcompensate to the moon here. This card has so much going for it. This is the sauciest of all sauces, indicted to the Sauce Hall of Fame. Being another triple colored is so sauce, Heaven's Judgment about to go crazy. Stripping all sources is so powerful, getting rid of the armors under Magnamon X's so they can't activate their when Digivolving effect, oh baby. Then returning one of either yours or your opponent's trash to the bottom of the deck is insane. This is the ultimate screw you to purple decks and mill strategies. A Pokemon, you're lucky you're on that limited list. You can also cheekily steal turn by returning another white level 7 from trash when you use this effect, so either yours or your opponent's trash. So be wary if you're playing any of the many Omnimons we have. And best of all, this can unsuspend by bottom decking your opponent's Digimon with no sources, so this card is actively rewarded for facing wide decks. This card is great, not only its own intended archetype, but honestly, for 9 costs you can just splash just in any deck, and even better if it's a green or blue deck, so Evo on top of your level 6s. This card is the definition of sauce.
Coming back to our legendary duo, we have Davis and Ken, a blue and green tamer that costs 5 memory to play. At the start of your turn, set your memory to 3. And all turns, when one of your level 5 or higher Digimon with a free trait would be deleted in battle, by suspending this tamer, you may play one level 4 or lower Digimon card from its evolution sources without paying the cost. And with an end of turn, one of your Digimon with the free trait may attack an opponent's Digimon, with the security effect to play without paying the cost. When these two come together, like Kevin Garnett, anything is possible. Every time I see a new version of this duo, they only cement themselves even more into the Hall of Fame. Memory Setter, Partition at home, and Attack at end of turn? Yeah, even John Bandai fears what he's created. This card is sauce. While it is 5 memory, that is a small price to pay for what it does. Having a great way to keep aggression up while helping to cover the weaknesses of Partition, this duo is truly one of legends.
This card is basically an in-archetype win rate 60%, a 2 cost that lets you reduce the evolution by 4, but it also has a very cool delay effect that protects your free trait Digimon from battle and your opponent's effects, while also letting you Digivolve into an Imperialdramon in hand without paying the cost. This is such a versatile card with added protection to your Imperialdramons. That also provides you essentially 2 free Digivolutions for the low cost of 2 memory. The security effect is also great, letting you cheat out your Davis and or Ken, and then setting this card in your battle area. This card is definitely sauce, and you'd have to be playing on hard mode or something to not include this in your Imperialdramon deck. So, all said and done, how do we feel about this deck? Sauce.
Nice.
In BT16, people may be focused on the other Veemon boss monster, but this deck is still a meta threat, and with the new BT17 support coming in the following set, this deck only gets better. The biggest weakness of this deck is consistency, as you need a lot of the pieces to get the DNA strategy really going. But this is really circumvented by the value provided by the BT16 dual tamers to play your many Searcher rookies for free. The level 5s, 6s, and 7s are all great mid-range cards that provide an element of board control or stun while maintaining a steady level of aggression. This is such a banger deck, and we cannot wait to play it. 4.5 Digimon Emperor's Lips out of 5. Hey guys, thanks for watching another Sauce or Loss video, hope you enjoyed it. Make sure that you share with your friends and let us know in the comments if there's any specific archetype from the upcoming sets that you want to see us cover. We've already got something cooking in the kitchen that may shock you though, so tune in next time on Sauce or Loss.